Francis Ngannou beat the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. I should be WBC heavyweight champion of the world, right? You know what I mean? I think he beat the WBC champion of the world.
Actually.
He's a great fighter, man.
AJ showed what Tyson Fury should have showed in that first fight, which is that this is elite level boxing, and you can't just come in without doing those 10,000 hours and compete. And what AJ really exposed is that while back in the day the level of Fury and AJ might have seemed like it was close, but we know now it's not close anymore.
Who's next? Who's next? Hergovic?
Yeah, I'll fight Hergovic.
I think that's a fight next for you. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go.
Shout out to the Pain Game. He thinks Anthony Joshua has surpassed Tyson Fury. Now, I'm not ready to say that because I'm waiting to see what Tyson Fury does against Alexander Usyk. If he dominates Alexander Usyk, I would have to say Fury is still the favorite to beat Anthony Joshua. And Joshua Fury is still a possible matchup down the road. But what is next for Anthony Joshua? And you heard Tyson Fury in an interview after the first fight with Alexander Usyk. He expects the winner of that fight, because of the rematch clause, the winner of that fight in May will be stripped by the IBF, which leaves an opening for Anthony Joshua to fight Hergovic for the IBF heavyweight title. And I think that's the next fight for Anthony Joshua. Zhang has a rematch clause with Parker, so it looks like the most ideal fight for Anthony Joshua in this summertime, and it might be for the IBF title. Now, I hear people asking for the Deontay Wilder-Anthony Joshua fight. The last time we saw Wilder, he got dominated by Parker. So why would they make the Anthony Joshua fight right now? Wilder hasn't even won a fight since then, right? Me, myself, I thought Wilder, if he wanted to prove himself, if he wanted to redeem himself, he would have fought Parker in a rematch. Wilder and Joshua are not in the cards right now. I think the ideal fight for me is Wilder versus Ngannou. That way, it could set up a possible heavyweight title match down the line if Anthony Joshua beats Hergovic for the IBF title. So that makes the fight bigger if Wilder succeeds and beats Ngannou. Wilder is not as skilled as Anthony Joshua, but he's got explosive power in the right hand. I don't know how much at this point, but if he gets past Ngannou, that sets up a big fight between him and AJ in late 2024. It depends what Wilder gets back in the ring. I know Anthony Joshua was talking about coming back June and July. So if he could get on that card against Ngannou in June or July and wins impressively against Ngannou, I can see that fight happening in 2025 because that would bring Wilder's stock back up. And you will probably say, why did Anthony Joshua fight Ngannou after he lost to Fury? Because not everybody thought he lost to Fury. Fury won by a split decision. There's a difference. Wilder got dominated by Parker. In Canelo news, Canelo has announced that him and Jaime Munguia will do battle May 4th, Cinco de Mayo. And I'm happy to hear that news. I think it's going to be a tough fight, good fight, an action fight. But I do think Canelo will beat Jaime Munguia because of his defense. I think Canelo should look spectacular in this fight. Munguia is going to come to fight. There's not going to be any running. There's going to be two guys doing battle. One thing about Munguia, he's a warrior. And this is like it's going to be a cross-promotion fight. Canelo Promotion, The Zone, and the PBC Amazon. And the reason I think, and it's just my theory, I may not know anything about what I'm saying, but this is my theory why Canelo went through the PBC to make that fight. It's because he's going to make more money through them than he would going through Eddie Hearn in Matchroom Boxing. I think PBC offered him a bigger package. So Canelo is a smart businessman, and he took the better route to make this fight. And not just that, he's promoted too. It's going through his Canelo Promotions. So he's getting a bigger piece of the pie. I think that's what it was. And I can't knock him for that. Like I said, I'm a boxer fan. And I'm just happy this fight is made. And even though I think Canelo stops Munguia, there were worse fights that could have been made. The Jamal Charlo fight, the Ed Berlanga fight. Two fights that are less competitive than Munguia, because Munguia is going to give his all. Jamal Charlo is out of his mind, and Berlanga is just not ready. And I don't know if he's even going to ever be ready. I just think Eddie Hearn's ready to cash him out. Other than David Benavidez, I feel Jaime Munguia is the best fight to make at 168 against Canelo. Anyway, leave your thoughts and comments below. Jay Beezy, I'm gone.